सभी को मेरा नमस्कार। संजीव नारायण जी, डायरेक्टर जनरल PFI, अजय तिवारी जी, एडिशनल सेक्रेटरी मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ पावर गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया, प्रोफेसर डॉक्टर T.G. सीताराम, डायरेक्टर IIT Guwahati, डॉक्टर तृप्ता ठाकुर, डायरेक्टर नेशनल पावर ट्रेनिंग इंस्टीट्यूट, ladies and gentlemen, my dear students, it gives me immense pleasure to learn that Power Foundation of India, in association with the Vijnana Bharati, is currently running a campaign to create awareness on Agni Tattva and a lifestyle for environment. This campaign includes conferences, seminars, events and exhibitions across the country involving educational institutions, communities and relevant organizations to create awareness on the core concept of Agni Tattva, an element that is synonymous with energy and is amongst the 5 elements of Pancha Mahabhuta. I am happy to be here at this conference, which is a part of the series of events planned for Agni Tattva Campaign. I am again happy to learn that this campaign has been launched across the country and organized successfully in Ladakh and Bhopal. I thank the organizer for having launched the program in Guwahati, the gateway of Northeast. This capital, as it's known today, has subsumed the ancient cities of Prague, Jyotipura and Durjana, which were the capitals of Kamrup. Guwahati best describes an incomparable city woven around hills, wetlands and reserve forests. It houses an array of unique flora and fauna, gaining vibrancy from mighty Brahmaputra. Assam and other eastern states today are on the cusp of change. The region as a whole has witnessed exponential growth not only in tourism but also on the parameters of development. Moving beyond the traditional economic activities based on tea, crafts and forest-based products, the region today is known for its massive contribution in diverse segments like paper, cement, petroleum, fertilizers and mineral resources. Several IT and IT-enabled services companies have also shown interest in setting up their bases here in Northeast. Along with the pace of development that is taking place in the region, we are also very proud of its rich culture and heritage and of course its environment. As we are progressing economically, we sometimes tend to forget to harness the knowledge of our ancestors. Our culture, our beliefs, our values and principles are set aside to needless growth. In the process, we are losing touch with the nature. Conservation of nature or of our culture is the responsibility of each and every citizen. We must generate this consciousness in our daily lives, whether it is saving energy, water, or the use of alternative sources of energy. This is the only solution to save the delicate ecosystem of our region. Today, the world is conscious of adverse effects of climate change. Climate change is one of the greatest threats to the global security. In this backdrop, We must ensure that our regional ecosystem is not destroyed. We must preserve our rich culture and heritage and move ahead by adopting a way of life which is simple, rich, and environment friendly. In a bid to boost our economy, we must continue with our efforts to increase agriculture and horticulture produce by exploring our traditional practices of farming with emphasis on organic and pesticide-free produce. The northeastern region of our country is a treasure trove for organic farming. Considering this potential, our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji has termed this region an organic hub. Therefore, along with desisting from using the inorganic fertilizer, we should also increasingly resort to use renewable energies. In Assam, we have already signed an MOU for setting up of a 1000 megawatt solar plant. I must say that this conference is being held at a very appropriate time when the world is deeply concerned about global warming and its harmful consequences. It's a time for India to lead the way by harnessing our traditional wisdom in sustainable planning, which is imperative to ensure growth of the region. Our Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, in the climate conference held at Glasgow, put forward Panchamrit, 5 key commitments to deal with the challenge of climate change. Right from reducing the country's carbon emissions to increasing India's reliance on non-fossil fuel and renewable energy sources, the country has already made its intent clear to work against climate change and global warming. With this, I would like to sum up my observation with a hope that the deliberations in the conference would draw some actionable agenda for us to follow and address the threats of degradation of climate. Thank you. Jai Hind. I would like to comment just a minute. I think so many conferences at the international level, national level, and the regional level are being held today. Is it all what is needed at this point? Let it not remain in these halls. We have to go to the public. We have to go reach to the public. We have to change their mentality about all this. And that is needed. It will be done not only by conducting such conferences. We have to go to the masses. We have to tell the public, and they can understand. At least in India, in rural population, they can understand much faster than our so-called educated masses. I think our organizations should go to the villages, go to the downtrodden public. You will get a very good response, far better than only discussing among some top persons. Thank you very much.